overall, Planned Parenthood takes in $100 million more in revenue than it does its expenses. So it can cover these expenses if it wants to. They have very healthy hundreds of millions of dollars in endowments. But let's remember that the federal dollars that are going into this will still likely be distributed. They just won't necessarily go through an organization that a lot of people find highly offensive.
The Planned Parenthood and its lobbying arm, Planned Parenthood Action Fund, it controls two 527 organizations that have their own political activities, Planned Parenthood Votes and Planned Parenthood Action Fund PAC. Do they receive money from Planned Parenthood to conduct these activities?
The Planned Parenthood Action Fund is a totally separate corporation, receives no federal dollars whatsoever.
What about the management? Who manages it? Do you manage it?
It's managed by a team of people who are employed by the Planned Parenthood Action Fund. I don't directly manage it, no, sir.
Do you help manage it?
Some of my time is allocated to it.
Does Planned Parenthood control any organizations that lobby?
The Planned Parenthood Action Fund is a separate organization that has its own board and its own fundraising and no federal employees.
Shared lists, shared emails, shared assets. This is the concern. If you want to be a private entity, be a private entity, but you don't need federal dollars in order to do this.
I don't use federal dollars to do that, sir.
You do to run the organization. Planned Parenthood has given Planned Parenthood Action Fund more than $22 million to exercise to involve in their lobbying expenditures and their advocacy efforts.
None of the dollars that you are discussing are federal dollars, and the Planned Parenthood Federation of America receives almost no federal dollars. I think at this point only $21,000 for a clinical trial network.
It goes to the same organization, and you just separate all that out.
There's nothing sacred or written in stone that says all of the federal funds should go to just Planned Parenthood. There are community health centers throughout this state that would do a very good job providing needed services for women's health care and other screening types of services for cancer. So it doesn't have to go to Planned Parenthood, and I think that's the point.